don't, dude, it's so annoying to hop on your laptop, open up your Chrome extension, connect your wallet. We do it because we have to for security purposes. 99% of people, they don't want to do that shit. They want easy access, safe blockchain, protection, communication, transaction. That's it.
You know what's funny though? Even the janky MetaMask ledger setup, I find is still easier than like issuing a bank payment. Like
it's a lot easier,
bro. You get the conversion fees from currency to currency.
Everything.
It takes 4 days.
I walked into the Rolex shop the other day. I saw a nice piece. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy it. Okay, sounds good. Let me put in a deposit. And I'm like, I'll come pick it back tomorrow. Okay, sounds good. On my way the next day to pick up the watch, I have to call the bank. Not because I don't have enough money, but because I have to get permission for them to enable
your own money.
a $50,000 spend. That's fucked. What happens if they say no? Oh, they'll never say no. Well, that's your misunderstanding of financial institutions. That's your misunderstanding of how banks work. Because when you put your money into the bank, you're betting on the bank. You're betting on the bank not defaulting. You're betting on the bank giving you the money back. You're betting on the bank being solvent. All the things that we know banks don't do. Because the banks are not in the business of deposits. When you deposit money into the bank, you're not. If the bank is not in the business of deposits, what's the business of the bank? Well, the business is in the bank of fractional reserve banking. That's what we hear. Well, banks don't fractionalize reserves. That's not what the bank does. So if the bank is not in the business of deposits or fractionalizing reserves, what is it in the business of? It's in the business of credit creation. That's the name of the game. Most of the money that's created in the space, in the markets, is credit creation. Banks are in the business of buying and selling equities. So they make a margin, they make a fee. Their job is to be the middleman. Their job is to create credit. 90% of the things that we see around us have been propped up by credit. The issue isn't credit. Credit isn't a bad thing. It's when you create credit that has no GDP or no real growth value attached to it. So if I get a credit for $10,000 Louis Vuitton bag and I spend that, there is no real GDP. There is no real stimulus or growth. It's just an expenditure. That credit creation is what is causing banks and the trust in banks to erode. Because people are realizing, hey, we've been told that banks keep our money safe, but there's bank runs like Silicon Valley Bank, which is a huge bank.
Yeah.
So clearly we can't trust them.